Good morning, friends. Cheryl here with inkedpulp, and we are back with another art before breakfast. I have something fun today. I watched a video.
Here we go.
Oops, hang on. I watched a video last night on how to do this. I was like, oh, we have to do that in art before breakfast. Hang on. Let me get to my channel real quick. And this is going to be so much fun. So much fun. So I've got some papers here, and I want to get a couple of these, maybe one of these. We'll make a few of these. We'll use this music paper. And let's look at some of the stuff that Cheryl sent in her package of papers. Let's see if there's something in here, because we'll make a few of these and then decorate them. I have that one. I don't know if it's not exactly 8.5 by 11, if it will work, but we'll try it and see. I'm looking for something that's a little more plain. Well, we could make one out of that and then just decorate it with flowers. All right, come down and say hello, please, if you're in the bleachers. Would love to know who's here. Okay, this is probably enough. All right. So, let's start with the one I was working on, because that one I have all folded up. And we can start with that. So you start with a piece of paper. Any old piece of paper. Actually, I think I like it this way better. So what we're going to do is fold it lengthwise in half. Crease it really good. Okay. I don't know which part is actually going to show. And then we fold it the other way in half and crease it really good. And then you're going to go halfway in to the crease, to the middle crease. And then halfway into the middle crease again. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections. And then we're going to fold it this way. Okay, not the tall way, but the short way. And we're going to cut on that seam, not all the way through, obviously, or we'll cut it in half, but you're going to cut that. Now here's the part that I get. And so we end up with this cut in the middle. So we're going to fold it like this. Nope, I didn't do that right. Let's see. There we go. And then that's going to make a little notebook. Okay, once we get it folded, we want to crease it real well again. Whoops. And then what she did, and hang on and I'll tell you who she is. I'll look at my history and see who I got this from, because I definitely want to give her credit. Okay, this one didn't. And I think the paper gets a little bit, when you dye it, I think it, there we go, gets a little bit out of shape. Hang on a second. Let me see who this was. My history. Hmm. I don't see it in my history, and I know I watched it. Oh, there, no, that's me. Huh. Maybe it was a short. You know what, come to think of it, I think it might have been. But I'm not seeing it there either. Okay, I'll get it and put it in the description because I want to give her credit, and I'm not seeing it in my history unless I was looking at it. I have 2 channels. I might have been on my other channel. Um, Interesting. Okay, so we've got this little notebook now. What she did, I suppose you could go clip them all at the top. Well, you'd have to clip that one on the side. What she did is she glued the pages together to make the pages, hold a little stiffer, and 2, so that it didn't flop open. Where is everybody this fine Saturday morning? I've got nobody in the chat. Okay, so let's see. How do we do this again? There we go. We did it like that. And then we're going to put these pages down. Make sure they line up. And I suppose we could even make little mini envelopes to go with them if we wanted to put this in an envelope. Or I'm sure I've got some envelopes this size. So this can just be a notepad for writing. I want to decorate it a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit. So there we go. There's our little mini notebook. There it is. Oops. I think I must have forgotten to glue one part of it. Because it's open, I'll just glue it right at the edge. How did I miss that? All right. I didn't do such a hot job on the edges. All right. There we go. All right, so we have that one. Let's make one more before we start decorating. My glue seeped over here. I'm terrible with glue. I tell you, I get it everywhere. Everywhere. Probably because I don't use a glue book. I just glue on my tile and then I wipe it down. But before I wipe it down, I've got glue on it. So that's probably where that comes from. So let's do another let's do another one. I'm looking for the paper towel that I had taken out yesterday. I tend to use these things till they're all used up. Oh, let me move this before I knock us off. Let me get my coffee. Okay. You know what? I want to try this little piece of paper and see. I bet it'll work. It'll just make a different shape glue or mini notebook. So again, fold it long ways and then fold it in half. And then in half again. And in half again. Oh, I know who it was, and I know why it's not showing up in my YouTube shorts. I watched it from her newsletter. It's my creative journal. Hang on, let me go to my how to make creative art and soul. Let me put the link. Copy. Paste. All right, there's the link to it was Creative Art and Soul. And it was from her newsletter, from her website. That's why I wasn't seeing it on YouTube. I think it is on YouTube because it gave me the option to watch from YouTube. Okay. See, I have a hard time with how to fold. There we go. There we go. Then I might just cut off those edges, but I'll do it after I glue. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter which side I do it from. So let's put down the glue, and then I think there's like one more place that we have to glue. Okay. And I folded it the wrong way. I've got oh my goodness. You know, I've watched this video like 100 times trying to figure it out because the way you have to put it together and fold it, it stumps me. It just stumps me. Okay, and I've got this one all screwed up. Hang on. Let me run her video real quick. So that I can watch it. Okay, she's putting glue on. Oh, okay. She just puts it down. And then folds it that way. Okay, that was easy. That was easy. But we end up with it, I don't know. I've got to watch her again. We end up with it going this way, but that's okay. So we have a little, nope, this is an accordion, and I've already glued it down. I don't know why I have such trouble. I can get the, pages. I guess it doesn't matter which side you do first. I can get the pages lined up, but my head doesn't work. I had a hard time in geometry. And I'm a horrible pool player. Wow, we've got nobody here this morning. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I know all this part's right because I can fold pretty easily. I can follow folding instructions. It's after we cut it. I got that first one right. But I'm going to run her video real quick and get to the point where, here we go. Okay, so we're going to fold it this way. Okay, let me pause her. Okay, we get to this. Oops, it's the tall way. We get to this. And I'm off the line a little bit. And then we get to this. And then we have this kind of thing. And so we put it together like a flower. Okay. And then fold the pages over. Okay. Didn't seem so hard on the bigger one. On that little one, I struggled. I wouldn't do this with real thick paper because I don't think it would work real well. All right, and then let's do it this way. All right, so then we have our little notebook. Now, all of the pages that we want to glue down are on the back side. So, I probably should have done it this way so we have the pretty gold. Let's turn it around. Oh, hey, Carla, Donna, Susan. I'm making little mini notebooks. And we'll do one more after this because I'm really struggling with the folding of these things. And I was saying that I got this from Creative Art and Soul. I get her newsletter, and in her newsletter are links to a bunch of free tutorials that she had, and this was one of them. So I'm going to hold off. So some of the pages have that on there. And then what we're going to do is open it up and go on the back side and just mainly around the edges. It doesn't have to be the entire thing, but we want to glue these pages together. And this is exactly how I get glue on my pages. So we'll make another one after this. This would be something fun for you to do. Oh, Carla, I have been using your stuff, your laces and stuff so much. I'm forever saying, and that bag of sari trim. Oh, and Carla, there was it was this doily. It was in a little bag of 2. I thought they came 2 together, but I used one. The other day, and I'll show you the bag I made with it, but I took it over. It was this doily, Carla. And if you have more of these, I would like to get, I don't know, 6 or 7, maybe 10 of them. If you have them, Carla. Okay, then we make the star out of it again. And then put that upside down. Really need to put down a piece of paper on this one I'm gluing. And then we're gonna really put it down so it's glued together. This one I'm gonna go this way. All right. Okay. Thanks, Carla. Got just a little bit of glue, and I've got just a damp paper towel. So I'll make one more and then we'll decorate these. Before I start that one more, let me get, hang on. Carl, I want to show you that bag I made with your You see, Carla? This is that doily. This is my gold bag. Gold flower, gold button, and then these are little gold beads, and this is that lace. I have another piece underneath it, and then this is that lace I bought from you with little gold beads along the top. But it's nice because the doily goes up the back too, so it gives it a lot of nice texture on the back. But yeah, that's one of the ways I've been using the stuff I bought from you. Kelly! Big Mama. Big Mama, have you done this technique before where you make, let's do this book page, where you make a little booklet out of one piece of paper? This idea came from Creative Art and Soul, her website and her little freebies page. All right, so we're going to take the paper. I don't think it matters because I made a little one. I screwed it up, but I made a little one. Okay, so we're going to take it and fold it long ways. It just needs to be rectangle. And the dimensions are just going to be however. And then we're going to take it and fold it the other way. The width. And then we're going to fold it, actually, I think I want it to go this way so that we have some of that green plant showing on the pages. All right, so I've got it folded once each way. And then on the short sides, I'm going to go right up to that seam and fold it again. Okay, and then I'm going to do it. Hi, Paula. I'm showing how to make this little. I put a link at the very top of the chat. I'll put it in again if you can't get to the top of the chat. To the video where I learned how to do this. Hang on, let me get back to my not let me paste it in. Hang on. Let me go back and get it. Let me go back and get it. Copy. And paste. And go. All right. There's the link. So we now have 8 pieces, right? We folded it lengthwise. And then we folded it in the middle and then in again. So we have 8 pieces. Hey, Donna. So now we're going to fold it the short way one more time. And there is, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a crease there and there's a crease here. So we're going to take, actually, let me do this. Let me put a little bit of, I didn't do too much, but you can see now there's a line there. So we're going to cut on that line right up to the next fold, not all the way, or we would obviously cut it in half. Okay, so now you have this. Has anybody done this before? This is so cool. So we're going to kind of fold it lengthwise and then squeeze it in until you get like this cross shape. Okay, and then we're just going to start folding the pages together. And then that is going to make a little notebook. Isn't that cool? Now, what she did, and I liked this idea, was to go around the edges real well and glue them together. put glue all around the back side, and then she glued the pages together. Oh, good morning, KK. Okay, so we're back to this again, and it's real sticky, but we're going to kind of go over and in until we get this cross shape again, and then burnish it down. I finally got the folds figured out. If you watch the beginning of this video, you'll see I did not have the folds figured out. And I just watched the video last night, so I tried one this morning when I first got up, so I made sure I understood how to do it. But then as soon as I got on camera, I couldn't do it right. Because the folds are a little tricky. Let's see what's going on in chat. Corbett haven't tried it. Good morning. So there is a little notebook. Isn't that just sweet? Wouldn't that be in a pocket? Susan Taylor Brown taught you? Oh, okay. I just think that's cute. So I've made 3 this morning. Which one shall we? Now see, this one's a little smaller because that page was a different size. I don't think it matters what size paper you use as long as it's a rectangle. And I guess it could even be a square. I guess it doesn't even have to be a rectangle. You would just get a little square notebook. They are fun. Shall we decorate A, B, or C? What do you guys think? A, B, or C? Let me know. A zine? I don't know what a zine is. Yeah, I think it's Z-I-N-E, like short for magazine. B. Paula says B. Okay. So let's decorate B. This has got some stuff on the paper. What shall we put on the front of? I have a thought. I can find the right book. Let's look back at this book again, where we had these really pretty botanicals. This is that Italian book. There. We could put something like that on the front. Do you guys see a picture that you like? Oh, here's the rest of that one. There's that one. Paula likes pink. Okay, since she picked the one to decorate, let's see if we can find a pink flower. I don't know if there's any in this book, but I've got more books. Yeah, I don't see any in here. Oh, there's a pink. But I don't know if that one's a... So it would kind of cut off the purple thistle. Let's go back here in the back and see what else is back here. Those are maps. I want to try to give, well, the purple thistle is kind of pinkish. Oh, look at that. Do you like this, Paula? What about that for the front? I don't know what those are. But do you like that one, Paula? Yes? Okay. Let's cut that baby out. I love that I'm starting to use these books up because I've had this thing forever. And I always thought, oh, I'll sell it. But, you know, big books like this, one, they're very expensive to mail because this is a big book. And two, it's all in Italian. So I get some foreign language text. I guess I don't have to be too worried about the edges because I want to keep that. We might use that. Okay. So we've got that. This is the front. Hang on. I want to make a really nice straight edge on this. All right. So if I start kind of at the bottom, or should I go up here? I'm thinking this part down here, Paula, because it has so many flowers. So I'm going to and I can cut a little bit outside of these lines and then cut it down. Oh, I can barely even see the lines. Yep, I think that's it. Now if I just could see my lines. Let's use the side of my bone folder. It's relatively straight. And put some bigger or darker lines in there so I can actually see them. Because I can't see a thing. Oops. There's that. I guess I might as well just cut on the lines since I've made them so dark. Okay. And I think this is a much thicker paper, so I think I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac on this to make sure it stays down. I don't want to put wet glue because I don't want to warp the paper. Oh, good. It kind of goes over a little bit so I can cut it off. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And we can put something down here. Isn't that pretty? Irish and Italian, that's where you get that fiery temper, not temper, but fiery personality from. Temper wasn't the right word, but you know what I mean. Okay. There's that. I know, isn't that pretty? And it's going to be a little notebook. So do this. Make sure it's all down real good, and we squeezed out any extra glue. It will now wipe up, and then let me trim it a little bit more. Okay, you guys, it's almost mid-October. You guys be thinking about, you know how we said in the month of November, we're going to create some gratitude things to just send to folks that you pick out. It doesn't have to be anybody in the community. It could be just someone you know in your I've been messing around with your new video camera. No worries. We're making some little notebooks that we made out of a single sheet of paper. Now, let's put, hang on. Oh, you guys, I kind of have it laid out, but it's not laid out perfectly. This is what the next bag is going to be. So I'm looking for, this might be the perfect thing, or I've got this velvet kind of trim, or actually I've got a lot of things that have pink in it. Hang on, let me get into this. Is this what they call GIMP? I've got the GIMP. That's a lighter pink. Yeah, oh, wait till you see it when it's done. It's got some of the pieces that Cheryl sent me in the jewelry stuff. I was going to do it this morning in here, but I thought, well, you guys might be getting kind of tired of. Ooh, I've got this too. This is that kind of grungy. Pink, or we could just put it down the side and let it stick out. Okay, Paula, mind your kettle, yeah. GIMP or braided? Okay. Who said that? Kelly. What do you think, Paula? You like this grungy one? Just down the side? And then we could put a little word or something up here at the top. And then just leave it at that. Okay. I don't think it works at the top so much, unless you guys do. Top or side? I think it works better at the side. Top or side? Hi, Lori B. We're making little notepads that we made out of a single sheet of paper. We made the notepads, now I'm decorating. On the side, yeah, I think so too. All right. I think so too. I think just like that. And then we can guess I could have left it hanging down off the end, but, or over the top, but I didn't, so. Oh, isn't that cute? Now, does this need a little button or something on here, or does it need some something? You know me and my buttons. I love my buttons. I'm looking for just a little one. That's kind of a neon pink. Okay, I just saw a smaller pink. Where'd it go? There's one that's not quite so neon. Hi, Tammy. It would be nice if we had a couple of them, 2 or 3. One, two. That's more of like a. We could do 1, 2, 3, just right down here at the bottom. What do you guys think about that? Or maybe just 1 and 2. You don't always have to have 3s. As Ms. Donna has told me, and I'm learning, Donna, I'm breaking out of my mold. Here's a light pink. That almost blends too much. Thumbs up, buttercups. Okay. What do we think about the buttons down here? Or I could put a charm down here. Or I could just put one big button down here. I like it at the bottom rather than the top because we'll have something else up at the top. Or we could go with a green to match the green. We could do a green and a pink to match the inside of the rest of the card. What do you think about that? The big one alone? Okay. We'll do that. Be sure and let me know, Paul. I threw out one other option there. Let me know if that one struck your fancy or you want to stay with the big one alone. And let's see what color pink I have in the reds. Don't see any pink in this mass of stuff, but I know that I have pink. If I can see what I did with my box of embroidery thread. There it is. There it is. And I know that I have pinks in here. So I've got this really light pink. I like that one. That kind of stands out, doesn't it? What are you going to say, Donna? Purple. I like these big buttons with the big hole because I don't have to put a needle in there. I can just thread it. I have to put it through a few times so it looks nice and thick in there. One more time, I think. So what, yeah, I used to put up with O'Donna. Been making at least one card today, Tammy. I lost my train of thought. Totally lost my train of thought. Hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. Does that happen to anybody else? So you guys, I told you I tweaked my knee. I think it feels so much better, but it's still twinging a little. So I'm going to take one more day off from walking, but I'm starting back tomorrow. I can't stand it. I can't stand not walking now that I've started. And Susan, I'm starting on, I've listened to 2 of those books by Lisa. Oh, what was her name? Lisa something. And I'm what, losing your train of thought? I mean, I totally lost what I was going to say. All right. Now, let's find a little label or something. And I've got some that are in green that might go well. We could put a little piece of lace behind that. That one says December 25th. It's just Christmas. I don't know if we want that. There we go. There's a little label. How about that? And then it's got the green around the edges. And I'm actually going to get a new pad for my brown because the other one was getting so tattered it was making weird marks. Gardner, that's it. Yeah, I like her style of storytelling. I'm on her 3rd one. It's called The Neighbor. And then I've got some little pieces of real grungy lace here. I thought maybe we could put, because I was doing stuff yesterday and I was cutting up lace and trying to get that bag together. Nope, it's got to go sideways. Do you like just the label or do you like, I don't know if the lace detracts a little bit, I think. Hang on, I've got this little piece of paper. Nope. How about, I was hoping there was some book print. Should we just put the label on there? Is that enough? Yeah, I don't care for the lace either. I did the first one that you had. Was that Alone? And then I did whatever the next one in the series was. I guess we'll just put that by itself. Try that little piece of paper again. Yeah, it's so green though. I don't know if it... And I haven't glued that down. What do you guys think? Specifically, Paula, this is kind of the piece that you're making here. What do you think, Paula? Maybe it works. No, I'm not doing well, I don't know. We can ask Paula. This is kind of her thing, but I don't know about purple. Just the label, Paula? Okay. Paula says just the label, so that's what we're doing. And then somebody else can direct the creation of the next one. Okay. Oops, and then I got to put this down. Got to put this one down. So this one's a little on the grungy side, and we've got some nice purple or pink flowers and pink. Oops, that's a little bit crooked. Let me hold this down for a minute. No, there's no purple in here. Where are you seeing purple, girl? All right, what do you think, Paula? There's the cover of our first little notebook. Now, I do think that I need to put some sort of a tab up here because you wouldn't know this was a notebook just picking it up. So let's see. I've got this little mini whale tail, and I don't have to put it over. I can just put it on the back side. That might not even be big enough. I'm sure I have it in the next size up because I usually make them in all sizes. I just got to find a medium size one. That one might work. I'm not seeing any mediums in that pink. No. Oh, that one works better. I need to sit down and cut out a whole bunch of these. I don't think that goes with the vibe. All right, what do you think about this one, Paula? And put it on here, like in the middle. What do you think about that? You guys okay with that, Paula? Kind of brings in the green. Yes, okay. So let's glue it together because I can only just put it on the back. I should have put it on before I put the trim down, but I didn't do that. I like it, I like it. Okay, and then what's everybody doing this fine Saturday? I think Mimi and Scott are on their way home from their vacation. So let's put this right there like that. Your oven's almost done cleaning? I had I don't know if you guys remember when I told you I made that rhubarb pie, and it overflowed all the way, like all over my oven. And I didn't clean it out before I turned on the oven clean to clean it. And so it smoked to high heaven, set off my fire alarm, and the house smelled like burnt everything. There, how about that? Yeah. How about that? And then we have that to open so you can see that it opens. And then I'm not going to do anything else right now anyway on the inside. We'll just decorate that cover. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, I thought about putting a cookie sheet down when I baked that pie, but I didn't. All right, you guys. Paula, I love it. What do you guys think? It's adorable. I'm not putting any purple. There's nothing more to put on here. Donna, you, my friend, you are persistent, if nothing else. I don't have anything purple here. I have nothing purple near me, honestly. I have nothing purple. I know you are dead set on me seeing it, but... Oh, here's a napkin. That's like a lavender. And I just don't... I think the pink is enough. All right. So there we go. We're at an hour. So we are at our time. That is just adorable. That is really adorable. And then I just have to make sure I don't have any. Oh, that's my tab. That's why it's not opening there, because that's where my tab is. Get that extra glue off of there. All right, ladies. Well, I'm off to, oh, I've got a big old pork roast that I put out last night to thaw. I got to go up and get it in the crock pot. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not doing the purple on there, but that one I put my foot down. I don't think it would be the right thing. Besides, it was Paula. It was really Paula's to design. So I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll have these other two. Maybe we'll decorate these two. All right, everybody, have a really wonderful day. Be sure to thumbs up. And don't forget to comment on these videos so you get in the monthly Happy Mail drawing. I don't know what I'm going to do yet for October, but I'll do something. So now I'm looking forward to you making one of these, Susan, in one of your videos. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. You're welcome, Paula.